What's up, guys? Back again with another UFC video here. It's going to be on the UFC Fight Night card, UFC Fight Night 106, BELFORT versus GASTELUM. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to go ahead and be talking about the Fight Pass prelims in this video. Give you guys my picks and predictions and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So let's start off with the first fight of the night. Gareth McLellan versus Paulo Barichinha. So we got McLellan, who, you know, he's not the best wrestler, not really the best striker, a little bit sloppy on his feet, you know, does have some submissions on his record, and actually all his wins, according to this, are by finish. But, you know, so far in the UFC hasn't looked too great. And then we got a newcomer here in Paulo Barichinha, who I guess was fighting in the Ultimate Fighter, according to his trunks here. But he's making his UFC debut. So let's go ahead and open up Gareth's page here real quick. So, 34 years old, 13-5 record, well-rounded, calm head. What else? As you can see, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. His last fight he lost by split decision. And against Siddenblad, he got starched in that second round by knockout. Before that, he beat Bubba Bush, who was actually a low-level guy anyway. So he beat one low-level guy, and I don't even know who Bartosz Fabinski is. That guy's probably gone out of the UFC right now also. So from what I've seen, this guy just beats, you know, some low-level competition. Says here he's a South African grappling champion, South African karate champion. To me, on the feet, doesn't look too impressive at all. Doesn't look too sharp. Looks kind of sloppy to me. And his wrestling doesn't look too good either. But, you know, he does have some submissions, though, on his record. It says 9 by submission, 2 guillotine, 5 rear naked choke, 2 armbar. Seems tough, though. He seems pretty durable. So we're looking at Paulo's page here. As you can see, he's making his UFC debut here. I don't know if this is the same guy that I saw the videos, but, you know, it looks to be like the same guy. Anyway, so I was watching this guy's, you know, recent fights, and man, this guy is a striker, man. Vicious striker, lots of power. You know, he's one of those guys, you know, throws bombs. Take on the fence actually doesn't look too bad. What else? Yeah, he's just a really good striker, has a good jab. Just a lot of power, and in his record, all I've seen is first round finishes. He has 7 wins by knockout. And he got 1 win by submission, I think, where he hurt the guy, and then he finished him on the ground with a rear naked choke. So this guy's a first round fighter, man. He's a finisher, comes out aggressive, he's always in your face. Pretty much this guy's moving forward and throwing heavy shots the whole time, and his takedown defense seems to be pretty good. Now against Gareth here, Gareth has struggled against a good striker before. Chirico wasn't you know, a super good striker, but Magnus Siddenblad is a legit, you know, pretty good striker, and, you know, he was able to obviously get that knockout. So he was able to get him in that second round. And Paulo here, you know, he's just getting all these first round finishes. So for me, guys, you know, I really like strikers, you know, style pretty much. You know, I don't really you know, like grapplers when it's, you know, grappler versus striker type of matchup. I think, you know, when the strikers develop their takedown defense, you know, they should be able to have the advantage very easily on the feet. And for me, Gareth here, like I said, his striking looks kind of sloppy. Paulo looks pretty sharp on his feet. You know, sometimes it looks like he's throwing a bit wild, but he has a good jab, has good power. You know, he has good boxing, and he also has some kicks in there and whatnot also. So, you know, good kind of kickboxing type of style, but it looks like it's more based on boxing. But yeah, this guy has excellent power, and Gareth can be hurt. He got knocked out, not his last fight, but the one before it against Siddenblad. So I see this fight going kind of similar. I see Paulo stalking this guy down as soon as the bell rings. You know, it's in Brazil. Obviously, he's a Brazilian fighter, hometown crowd, first fight of the night. They're trying to get the crowd going here, and yeah, I could really see Paulo here getting a first round knockout. So for me, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the striker here. I think Paulo here, you know, keeps the fight on the feet. I think he gets that finish. Also, I like how he mixes it up to the head and the body. He's not just a head hunter. He goes for the body also. And also, he caught a kick once from a guy. And then, you know, he was just smashing him on the ground just like that. So this guy has power pretty much in every position. So I expect Paulo to make short work of Gareth here, man. But then again, Gareth does have, yeah, like I said, his wrestling's not too good. But what if he does get him down? Then maybe you could see Gareth getting that, having the advantage. Haven't seen too much of Paulo's jiu-jitsu, but like I said, I think Paulo here has better takedown defense than Gareth's wrestling to keep it on the feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Paulo, first round knockout. So let's go ahead and move on to the featured fight on the Fight Pass prelims. We got Ronnie Jason versus Jeremy Kennedy. Let's go ahead and open up their pages real quick. Kennedy undefeated there, 9-0. Ronnie Jason's a pretty fun fighter to watch. Good striking, good jiu-jitsu. Last fight was against Dennis Bermudez. He got kind of fucked up in that fight, taken down and ground and pounded. And damn, Bermudez cut him up pretty good too. So you can see this guy has not won since 2014 in March. So it's almost 3 years. It's pretty much almost 3 years already since his last win. So that's not good. Obviously, he had the win against Damon Jackson overturned. I think he was taking some sort of PED or something like that. What else to say about this guy though? 8 wins by submission, 2 armbar, 4 triangles. So this guy has a good triangle. Pretty much, he is good on the ground. He's kind of like one of those classic, Brazilian fighters, good strikers with some jiu-jitsu. Except this guy actually does have some decent jiu-jitsu. He is a finisher, as you can see there by his record. Not much wins by decision. Let's go ahead and check out Jeremy Kennedy here. 9-0, 24 years old, so very young. Conditioning, speed, and grappling. He fought at 155 in his first fight in the UFC against Alessandro Ricci. That fight went to decision. He had 5 takedowns in that fight. Pretty much, when I was watching the fight, it was just a lot of him pressing Alessandro Ricci against the cage, working for takedowns and whatnot. Pretty much, he was just controlling him, not doing too much. But obviously, he did get some of those takedowns in. Pro Multi, he's a 1-0. BJJ purple belt. Naga Portland champion. So this guy obviously has also some good grappling credentials there. From what I've seen, also from hearing the commentary, I think it was Brian Stan saying that this guy, was training his multi over there at Thailand and whatnot. So, I could see Jeremy here striking for a little bit with Jason and then going for that takedown, because you guys see that takedown defense from Ronnie Jason there in his stats. It's pretty bad. Like I said, Bermudez, took him down 5 times. Even Damon Jackson in that one first round took him down 3 times. So that's just in one round. So I mean, just think about that. Peralta took him down once. Who else? Jeremy Stevens didn't even take him down. He knocked him out. Cecilia took him down once. So yeah, this guy's takedown defense isn't really that good. He does have some good stand-up, some good power. He's very explosive with his flying knees and whatnot. He's kind of wild. So Jeremy here, I think he's the more technical striker, and I don't really see the fight playing on the feet. I really think Kennedy's going to come out here to grapple. He's going to silence that Brazilian crowd. I think he's going to, like I said, I think he's going to strike a little bit, then go for that takedown, maybe put him against the cage like he did with Ricci. Also, Kennedy was fighting at 155. I'm not sure if that was his, his main weight class, and now he's coming down to 145, and this is his debut at 145. But coming down, from 155, he should have the strength advantage here also. Ricci was a lot bigger, and even then he was still controlling Ricci pretty well. So I expect Kennedy here to pretty much have the advantage. I want to say pretty much everywhere. I think he's going to be the better striker. He has the better wrestling. The ground game, I want to say Jason is the better grappler, on the ground and whatnot. But I think Kennedy's too smart to get caught with anything. So I like Kennedy here, guys. I'm not too sure I see a finish here, though. So I think Kennedy's going to win here, but I think it's going to go to decision. So that's going to be my pick, Kennedy by decision. Alright, guys, so that's it for my picks. To recap real quick, I'm going with Paulo, first round knockout, and Kennedy by decision. Yeah, guys, so that's going to be it for my picks. Subscribe if you're a new viewer here. I do these UFC pick videos every time there's a UFC card. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the picks and whatnot, who you guys picked. Also, guys, let me know what you guys think about this mic sound. I just got this new mic. Sounds pretty good to me. Let me know what you guys think. I know the older videos, some people complained about the sound a little bit. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it, guys. Subscribe if you haven't, like I said. And yeah, catch you guys on the next video.